When I first opened my martial arts school on my own, years and years ago, I was lost. I was completely lost in what I was trying to accomplish, which was building a wonderful martial arts school for people to train at, building a wonderful martial arts school for me to make money and be able to successfully build my career again. And I was lost because of a main reason, and that is accountability. I didn't have anyone or anything holding me accountable. When I started, it was get the key, get the mat, start painting, hire an instructor, go find students, start marketing. I didn't have anything holding me accountable, and it just completely left my business and work life in shatters, and actually affected my own personal life as well, keeping me unorganized. I'm up till like midnight with my dog, Frankie. She's starving. She hasn't eaten in like 8 hours. I'm looking at Frankie. She's got her tongue out, freaking out about what she wants to eat, and I'm going, oh my gosh, I didn't even feed my dog. So accountability is a very, very important thing. And for accountability, you need two major contributions for accountability. Okay. One is you need to log the information. You need to journal it. You need a to-do list. You need a workbook. You need a worksheet. You need something on paper that you're keeping track of what the things you need to do and what the things you need to accomplish, and when and where you're finishing them and accomplishing them and getting them done. Number two, you need someone to hold you accountable, okay? You need a coach, a mentor, a close friend. When we were younger, we had our family, right? We had our mom, we had our dad, we had them holding us accountable if we're going to school, if we're eating our lunch, did you eat your dinner, don't eat your dessert first, right? Well, we need that today as well. It could be a partner, it could be a spouse, it could be a close friend, or it could be a mentor or coach, but you need somebody holding you accountable. You don't go to a personal trainer and say, no, don't worry, you can stay at home, I'm gonna do this on my own. You hire a personal trainer because you need somebody to hold you accountable for the workout, right? You know how to hold the dumbbells and do it, but you're looking for somebody to hold you accountable. And I didn't have that when I first opened my martial arts school. So I wish that I had a mentor or coach holding me accountable, making me log things and forcing me to hold myself accountable for the things that I'm supposed to get done. So that all changed. That all changed when I went to an awesome seminar. I also finished an incredible book that on my third month when I was opening up the school. And that helped me organize everything. Okay. And so what happened was I started to organize everything into these amazing to-do lists. And the to-do lists were helping me because I would write down my goal. I would have exactly in mind what I was needing to get done. For example, painting the left-hand wall when you walk in to the school. I knew that needed to get painted by Friday, right? So when I'm staring at that thing on Thursday, it was freaking me out. I'm like, you wrote this on Monday, you know you need to finish the wall. So what would happen is after class, I literally would kick the students out, finish the wall, right? And then I'd be off to the next thing. And I felt so good and I felt so accomplished, especially because I was able to check off this little box, right? So I had accountability for myself. I started to feel better about myself, and I was accomplishing the goals that I wanted to get done, right? The funniest thing that happened after that was I started writing down feed Frankie, right? She was so happy. I was finally feeding her on time. I'm like, feed Frankie at noon, feed Frankie at 5 p.m., feed Frankie after the classes at 9. So it was crazy. And nowadays, I have certain things on my list that have been incorporated into my life that I don't need on my list anymore. I go for a run in the morning. I read my book when I wake up. I feed Frankie. Finally, she's getting fed. And so the lists actually fell back into my kind of my person, right? And they became a part of me. So it's really cool, the power and the magic of having these logs in your life. And I'm going to give you a little bit of some shortcuts for this log so that it'll work for you. What you want to do is follow the core pillars of life enrichment, which is a Mugen Mindset 5C pulls, right? So you have spouse, you have family, friends, you have work, career, you have society, community, and you have self. Develop one piece of paper per week and just put at the title of that each of those 5 pillars. So let's give an example. Spouse. Put spouse at the top of the piece of paper, okay? You keep these papers in your nightstand, in your drawer, okay? And you look at them every morning and you look at them every night. Now, all you have to do is on Monday, you start writing down anything that is important to you that you need to contribute to that first pillar, which in this case is spouse. So in my case, I already know. Bring flowers because it's anniversary. So I write that at the top. You might only have one thing on the list, but if you have nothing on the list, well, you're not making any contribution. So you might as well understand that part of your life is not going to thrive. So make sure that you have at least one thing on each category, on each piece of paper, okay? Even if it's one thing. And then what I want you to do is you put a date by it, okay? So for example, in this case, I know that I need to do it by Thursday. So I write the date, I write the day, and I know I need to do it by Thursday. Now, if I'm looking at that in the morning, I'm looking at that at night, I know for a fact that I'm going to get that done before Thursday. And what's really cool is this has totally changed my life, because now in work career, I have all of my information set up. I have all of my work jobs that I need to get done, and I have all of the career jobs that I need to get done, meaning the duties in my career is you need to finish that book that you were working on. You need to finish writing that paper that you were working on. You need to get that resume put together, maybe for you because you're looking for a new job, right? And then for self, don't forget self as an example on the fifth one, you need to do the same thing. You got a to-do list for yourself. Are you supposed to be doing yoga that week? Are you supposed to be running that week? Are you supposed to be reading that week? You need to put those on your to-do list. And all you need to do is look at that in the morning and look at that at night. And that'll be your shortcut on your way to really having accountability in your life.